Welcome to our weekly conversation. I'm Dick Johnson, one of the pastors here at St. Luke's Lutheran Church in Park Ridge. And
good morning. I am Pastor Sally Hanson. I'm also one of the pastors here at St. Luke's in Park Ridge. And we are excited that you have clicked on our weekly conversation to hear a little bit of our banter, but more so just kind of the announcements for the week. Probably the most pressing one this week for youth and families is that it's kind of the final last call for those kids in grades 8 through 12 who are interested in going to the ELCA gathering next summer up in Minneapolis. So you should have gotten a couple emails from me or Mr. Mears. So if you are interested, please get those in, or at least let me know, because the early bird rate goes up next week. So we're looking to get registered before that. Well, that's way far in next summer. We have lots of different things heading our way here in the month of November. PJ, what are some of those things this month?
well, I think of the today, November the 11th is Veterans Day. And I'm just so thankful for those veterans that are members of our congregation who have served, as well as those who throughout our nation who have served to protect this land and to bring peace. And it's oftentimes they're placed in incredibly difficult situations. And so we just lift up our veterans today and are very thankful for the sacrifice that veterans families, some have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Others are dealing with the sacrifice they've made throughout their life. And so we are just so thankful for that. So I just wanted to mention that right up front. And then we've got Thanksgiving coming up. And we are going to be doing a virtual turkey drive this year, like we did last year. We don't want anyone to bring in turkeys, no frozen turkeys. We want to be really clear about that. However, if you would like to make a donation towards the purchase of turkeys via the Main Township Food Pantry, we will be accepting those donations through Sunday, the November the 21st.
Okay.
So if you can make a donation, you can go online or you can write a check. Just make sure it says for the purchase of turkeys or for turkey drive. So we want you to be reminded of that. And then we also just want to remind you of Thanksgiving, that the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, traditionally we have had a service in the Park Ridge community. They are going to be having one this year in person at St. Paul of the Cross, and that is on Northwest Highway here in Park Ridge, and that'll be taking place at 7:00. And if you're not able to get to that service, we created a Thanksgiving service that we are going to be putting online beginning at about the same time, about 7:00 on that Tuesday night. So if you would like to stay at home and reflect on the blessings in your own life, we can do it that way. So those are the two Thanksgiving things. Anything else that you can think of?
I can. That weekend is a very big weekend for you. It will be your final worship with us on November the 28th. It's very weird to look at you even on Zoom and to see how empty your walls are becoming. I know you've been packing up and getting ready to go, but man, it goes fast and we're going to miss you. But one of the ways we want to celebrate with you and Annette is on your last Sunday. So November the 28th, between services, there'll be a chance, kind of a meet and greet open house. We're inviting folks to bring cards or any of those kinds of things that they would like to do to send you and Annette off with a fond farewell and Godspeed after 42 years of ministry.
Wow. Yeah. I've been reflecting a lot about that. We had our council meeting on Tuesday night, and I thought, I have sat through at least like 550 council meetings in my ministry. And I will have to say that our council meeting on Tuesday night was one of the faster ones. It was beautifully orchestrated. I think my first council meeting back at St. Mark's in Cape Girardeau ended up being 3 hours long. And one of the things that I will always remember about that council meeting is that when the treasurer made his report, they reported that there was $5.35 in the church treasury. And I thought, holy mackerel, that's pretty amazing. And then my next council meeting there was a fist fight that broke out between two members of the council. So I think that things have progressed beautifully in the last 42
Well,
years.
I can say that there were not fist fights via Zoom. And I am pretty confident that I can say that St. Luke's has more than $6 in the coffers.
Absolutely. So I will have to say that I think things have really progressed well in my ministry. But those are two fun facts from my first parish. It was a rip roaring experience down there in Cape Girardeau.
Absolutely. Well, we are excited for this coming month, for the time we get to spend together, the thankfulness we have for friends and family and our vets, but also for your ministry and for all the families and those people who support people who do tough things.
Absolutely. And I know that the congregation's looking forward to your presence. And so it's nice to know that when one leaves, there's another one who's going to be carrying much of the responsibility at this time. And so we thank you for the gifts of ministry that you bring as well. And so we will be closing off this conversation at this time. I know that as more information becomes available, we will be sharing it either on this forum or in other forums, and we will let you know. But in the meantime, so this weekend, we will be worshiping at 8:30 and 10:45, and we will have Sunday school beginning at 9:45 up in Henderson Hall. We do have a baptism on Sunday, so that's exciting. And then this weekend, we also have three baptisms on Saturday. And unfortunately, bookending that, we have some funerals, one tomorrow, Friday, and another one on Saturday
afternoon.
So we have a full weekend ahead of us, but we know that God embraces all joys of new life and the joys of life everlasting, and the promise that all of our loved ones who die are going to also be brought into that heavenly kingdom where there is no more crying or pain. So we give thanks to God for that.
Amen. Be well. Have all the peace you can find to you and yours as we move through this month. Take care.
Thanks, Pastor Sally. Have a great day. Bye.